Hi viewers, good to meet you once again. Yes, hope you are all in good health wherever you are. God bless you with many more happy returns of the day. And here I am today to help you to understand the stress in words in English. If you had watched my previous video, I just pronounced about 9 pairs of words having stress in different syllable. So depending upon the stress that we have in words, meaning changes. That's what I explained to you, and I told you that I would explain the meaning of each and every word when it is pronounced as noun or verb, or when the stress is given in the first syllable. What does it qualify? How does it sound? What is its meaning? And when you have the syllable in the second, when you have the stress in the second syllable, what does it mean? The meaning and what does it refer to? So here I am to explain to you. So those who are viewing my channel for the first time, click the bell icon and subscribe my channel. It's English Easy Louis channel. Wishing you well. Come, let's go to the video. Now, the word stress, as I mentioned to you in my previous video, the word stress itself tells us how the word should be stressed in certain places. So depending upon the stress that we give to each and every word, it can function as a noun or it can function as a verb. So therefore, though the spellings are similar, the way that you have the stress on the top of it, the meaning changes. That you must be extremely careful. See, how do we know, or how can we come to know that this particular word is a verb, this particular word is a noun and all that? Sometimes they may not show you the stress as we see in today's lesson or today's class. The symbol stress is given like this, like an inverted commas at the top of, see? So you may not be able to see. So the symbol is given like this at the top of every syllable there. So depending upon the place where this symbol is placed, it can function as a verb and noun there. So for our sake, I just wrote all the pairs of words here so that it will be easy for us to read and understand the meaning. So like in my previous video, I will read these words to you and then explain the meaning one by one. And I have written all the 9 pairs of words having the stress. See, if you see this black mark on the top of every word, which means that there you have to pronounce strongly, stress the word. That's what it means. Okay, guys? Right, listen now. Look at the first word. Look at the first word. See? The first word here, it says contract. And it is written as noun, N. And this is contract. Now when you read this word contract, the stress is in the first syllable. Now what does it mean, contract? Contract is an agreement made between 2 persons or 2 parties, or maybe with 2 friends, whomever you may call it. So contract is an agreement. See, that is a noun there. But when you say contract is actually, it is a verb. Contracted means, you can say this is diminishing, reducing, going down. See, this is how the meaning changes. Meaning changes, decrease. See, contract, contract. See, contract, contract. See, that is how it should be pronounced. Look at the second syllable, the second word, second pairs of words. And this is conduct. And the stress is on the first syllable here. Contact, see, contact. And here it is in the second syllable, conduct. Conduct, conduct. So when you say conduct, so let me show you. When you say contact, here also you can see, like in my previous video I showed you these words. So here the stress is on the first syllable, here the stress is on the second syllable. Now what do you mean when you have the stress on the first syllable? Conduct. Conduct is a behavior. Behavior of a person. Characteristics. Behavior. You may have noticed before you leave the school, what you usually wish to have. You may have the conduct certificate. Those days we used to call it conduct certificates. And it will be mentioned at the top of the certificate, conduct certificate, whether it is good or bad or fair, whatever may be, the information or the certificate that the management is giving to a particular person when he or she leaves the place. So that is conduct. Now what does it mean? That is a noun there. Now what does it mean? Why the word conduct? Conduct. Usually you can understand. Conduct means to animate, to lead. To lead, to go forward, to lead. Immediately you can think of a person. Who is he or who is she? He is a person who leads the people. Conductor. See? In buses and in trains, wherever you have those who do the work of conducting, animating, you can say conductor. So, conduct, conduct. See, that is how you should understand. Okay? And then the next word, next pair of words I have written here as subject. 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 Okay, subject. It's a noun. Subject. It's a noun. Subject. It's a verb here. Now, what is the first word? Subject. When you have the stress on the first syllable, means, see, you are, excuse me. See, and you have subject, and you have the word subject there. Look at it. How to pronounce this word? Subject. Which means that you can see the word. Look at the sentence. When you write sentences, what is that? What does it mean? The first word that refers to the person who does the action. Agent in a sentence. Doer of the action, we say. Doer of this action. Subject. And here, of course, we can say different subjects also. We have so many subjects, no? What the subjects that we study. Tamil, English, Hindi, French, mathematics. All these subjects, they are all nouns. And of course, when you look at the next one, subject. This is subject, this is subject. Subject, the stress is on the second syllable. See? Look at the word here. Subject. Subject. So when you have the stress on the second syllable, when you have the words stress on the second syllable, look at this here. When you have the stress on the second syllable, it means you are subjected to do something. You are prone to do something. You are asked to do something. So you are subjected to do something means you are asked to do something. You are liable, or you are the person who is supposed to do that particular work. See, subject. Subject. See, that is me. Okay. So what is the next pair that tells you? See, next one. Present. Present. And this is present. 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 What is present here means, maybe you can refer to the present tense. Present tense. See, present tense. Present tense means the time that we refer to what is happening at the time of reference. What I am doing now, it can be present continuous, but then it is pronounced as only present here. It could be continuous, but present means that is, when you say present means that is visible or that is happening. That's what it means. Alright, that's what it means. So therefore, present. Now what is next one there? Present means you present something. You deliver something. Maybe to a big group of people. You present something. Okay? Excuse me. See? Okay? You present something. So present means, maybe if you are giving a speech, you go on present your or deliver your input. Present. And this present could be also a gift also. When you are giving to somebody. When you are giving to somebody, it could be present. Alright? So, that's what it means. Present. Present. Okay? Now what's the next pair? Next pair, if you could read. I hope I showed you this word. See, I hope I showed you this word. So look at this word again. Present. The stress is on the first syllable. Here the stress is on the second syllable. So this is pronounced as present. And this is known as present. Alright. Now what is the next pair I have written here? What is the next pair? See? Dersert. Dersert. It's a noun. Dersert. 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 Okay. So when you have the stress on the first syllable, desert means the place where you have only sand, desert. See, nothing grows except a few fruit like dates and so on. See, desert. And of course, when you have the stress on the second syllable, desert. Desert. What does it mean? When you say desert, desert means you are deserted, left alone. You are ignored. You are ignored. See, that's what it means. You are ignored. You are ignored. Okay? Alright. Excuse me. See? So, desert is a place where full of sand. And this is, you are left alone. You are deserted. Being alone, you are deserted, you are ignored, something like that. See? That's what it means. See? Look at the word. Desert, desert. What's the next pair I have written here is, see? Object. 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 When you have the stress on the first syllable, object. 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 So far we have been doing a lot of grammar item these days. So object, you must be able to understand. What is an object? Object is the work done by the subject in the sentence. So which means that you are going through something, it shows the completed action of the person there. Completing something for something. Okay? Completing something for something by somebody. So that's what it means. So object in a sentence, subject, verb, object we studied in sentence pattern. So that's what it means. Okay, so I hope you understand. So that is object. But when you say object, see the stress is on the second syllable. Object, immediately when you hear the word object, I object your honor. In the court, you may have noticed. I object your honor. I don't agree, I refuse. So I am against what you are saying. So not agree, not in line with, opposite, negative. So I don't agree with you. I object. I strongly object. I don't agree with you. So that's what it means. See? Object, object. Okay? What is the next pair? Similarly, you have another pair, what is known as projects. See? Projects. project, project, project. See, that's what I have written here. Project, when you say project, the stress is on the first syllable, project, it's a noun. And projected is a verb, you can call it. What is project? Project is the work done by somebody or to be submitted to somebody. Maybe in school point of view, in school, in the context of schools, you can say students are asked to submit their project within a week or tomorrow. So something like that. So this project and a work or an action or a job that is supposed to be done by the person who were asked to submit it. So that is project. Now what is project? Project means you exhibit. Projector, may have heard the word projector. Projector means to exhibit, to show, to make it to be seen. See? So that is project. Exhibiting. Don't project yourself too much. People say no. So something like that. So therefore, project. Okay. Now what is the next pair? Next pair is refuse. Refuse means refuse. Of course, when you have stress on the first syllable, refuse means you disagree. Refuse, I don't want, I don't agree. Similarly, similar to object and the object. See, so refuse. But when you have the stress on the second syllable, refuse. Maybe you can say, see, refuse. It could be a verb there. Refused. See, and what does it mean? You can say refusal. Refusal means doesn't want to agree with something. But when you say refuse, referring to verbs, when you have the stress on the second syllable, refuse means to refuse. You can split the word refuse. Maybe you can say to fix it. Refuse. See, that's what you can understand. Refuse. And then first one, of course, refuse, not willing, denying, disagreeing, all that you can see. So more or less these two words have the similar sort of meaning. Refuse and refuse. The way that we stress the word, the importance is given to particular action there, and then the pressure that you give to make your statement understood clearly. That's what it means. Okay, refuse. And then the last pair, of course, you can see, last pair I have written here, address. See, look at this. So here you have the stress on the first syllable, address. And of course here, of course, you have address. Now what does it mean when you have the stress on the first syllable, address? It's an information about a particular person, the places where he or she lives. Address. We write when we write address, when we write letters, so in the front page of an envelope, we write the particulars where that letter is supposed to reach, to whom that letter is supposed to reach. So that is the address. What is the next word when you have the stress on the second syllable? Address. Address means to speak out, deliver. So I am going to give my address. So I am going to address the crowd. I am going to speak to the crowd. I am going to speak to the audience. I am going to speak to the people. I am going to speak to the students. So whoever you may refer to. So it is delivering something or saying something, or in a big gathering, he is addressing, you may say, he or she is addressing the crowd. You can say presidential address, see, presidential address, principal's address, secretary's address, see, the address of the secretary means the speech delivered by the secretary or president or whomever it may refer to. So guys, this is it as far as this stress is concerned. So you may have the clarity, or you may not have the clarity when I say stress. But how do we identify, sir? How can we identify whether this is a noun or a verb? It depends on how you pronounce the word and how it is used in a contextual situation. Contextual situations. See, one way you must remember, one way is to infer the meaning of a new lexical item is to read the context. So without knowing, also sometimes we may be able to get the meaning of that particular new word. See, so that is knowing the meaning of the word through a context, and it will be clear to you. It will be clear to you when you automatically use these kind of words on and often. Object, contract, conduct. See, the way we pronounce, the meaning is already understood clearly by those who listen. So you don't have to worry too much, guys. So in other words, you see, when you refer to the word stress, it means intonation also. That you must be extremely aware of it. What is intonation? See, intonation. Intonation is a tone, we call it. See, there is a tone. Tone. And it's referred to rising tone or falling tone. Rising and falling and rising tone. See, all these symbols are there. But we'll come to that later. Now, why do I mention here intonation when I talk about stress? It is necessary that we must understand very clearly. When you stress the word, see, for example, conduct. So when I say conduct, the tone of my voice raises. So I raise my tone. I say it louder. Conduct. See? And here, of course, conduct. See? Conduct. See? You can see the difference. See? Contract, conduct, subject. See, like that you can go on saying. So depending upon the importance that we give to the word and the meaning, the stress varies, and the falling tone, raising tone, intonation also varies. So this is how the word stress functions, my dears. So it is very easy, and it will be very easy to you if you keep on using these words on and often in your spoken English as well as in written English. This is again another guidance for you to improve your spoken English too. So therefore, thanks for watching my video, and those who are viewing my channel for the first time, watch till the end. Watch till the end and see how does it begin, how does it end, what is it all about. See. Not only for this video, for anything that we must watch it continuously till the end, from the beginning to the end. And then only you can understand the concept of what is being discussed in the video. So what does the guy want to say? What am I trying to tell you through this video? So if you skip half of the way, or at the beginning of after 1 or 2 minutes, you may not have the clear-cut understanding. So therefore, I wish all of you watch my video till the end and subscribe it, increase the views, and increase your knowledge in English, both in speaking as well as in writing. Okay guys, so I think that's all for today. I'm happy to have taught something useful to you through this video. Thank you very much for listening. God bless you. See you in the next video. It's your teacher Luis Das signing you off from this video today. Thank you very much and God bless guys.